Hello, everybody. My name is, of course, Easy E, and this is a brand new Talk to the Bell production. Welcome to your WWE Week in Review. What we're going to do here is every weekend, usually on Saturday, uh, we'll be putting out a quick, short video just talking briefly about what happened in WWE. And by that, I mean matches and their results and then any significant promos. No analysis, no breakdown, no shenanigans, just results, just facts, just what happened. So, without further ado, it is Sunday, July 5th. Normally, I'll try to aim for this coming out on Saturdays, but yesterday being the 4th, um, yeah, it's a day late. So, a little weirdness going on for the very first show, but that's all right. So let's get right into it. Monday Night Raw from June 29th. For our matches, you had Rey Mysterio beating Ethan Page. Joe Hendry defeated Austin Theory. Jimmy Uso took the win over LA Knight. And then in a number one contender match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, Raquel Rodriguez triumphed over Maxine Dupree. And then the final match of the night, Chad Gable outlasts and survives against JD McDonough. Hell of a match. Barn burner. Check that one out for sure if you're not going to watch anything else. Then we're going to get into our promos for Monday. Starting off the show, Obafemi comes out, King of the Ring, struts his stuff, and basically is talking about who he's going to challenge when he is rudely interrupted by Brock Lesnar, who comes out and finally addressed all of the comments that Obafemi has been making the last few weeks. Brock hits Oba with a low blow, takes advantage, walks off, and then Oba gets back up and addresses Brock directly and says he wants to settle their score. It's 1-1. Let's do the rubber match. Perfect place. SummerSlam. Brock accepts and one-ups Oba and says, let's do it. Hell in a Cell. So, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. After that, Io Sky comes out celebrating her Queen of the Ring victory and officially, as many of us suspected, challenges Liv Morgan for the championship and then quickly proceeds to get beat down by all of the women of Judgment Day. Again, no surprises there. But then, the last promo of the night, Roman Reigns comes out to the ring in all of his aura, all of his glory, with Jacob Fatu in tow, and before he can even say anything, is immediately cut off by the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins. And they cut a promo that was so good, is must-see TV. Any of you long-term WWE fans that have been around the business for a while, you'll know how this promo pulls on the heartstrings. So definitely go check that one out. Really some classic stuff between Seth and Roman. Very excited to see where that goes from here. It has been confirmed there will be a championship match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins for SummerSlam. So that wraps up our Monday Night Raw. So let's turn the page over and let's get to Friday Night Smackdown. This aired on July 3rd, and Smackdown is now only 2 hours long. And this was a previously recorded episode. It did not air live. But yeah, let's get right into some of these match results. So, Jade Cargill pinned Chelsea Green in a chaotic 6-woman tag match. And we got to see Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and Charlotte Flair all team up against Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Mishin. It's a very interesting match. I'm sure we'll do more of a breakdown on that in the following show to come. Then, in the AAA Cruiserweight Championship, Rey Fenix retains his championship against El Hijo del Vikingo. Really good match. Then, newcomer Lainey Reed picks up her first major victory on the main brand by pinning Brie Bella. Brie Bella participating in her first singles match in over a decade. unfortunately, is not able to get the victory. And then our fourth and final match of the night. That's right, only 4 matches on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes becomes the #1 contender for the Undisputed Championship after winning over Jey Uso. Now, let's see how we got to that #1 contender match by talking about the promos. Promos for Friday Night SmackDown. Sami Zayn opens up the show as your new WWE Undisputed Champion. Came out to, in my opinion, a mixed reaction. And as that promo is going on, Cody Rhodes eventually comes out, congratulates Sami Zayn, shakes his hand, and they get into it a little bit. Then Jey Uso also comes out and is more direct and issues his warning shot to Sami Zayn and just tells him directly, like, hey, I want that title. I'm going to take that title. And while these three are bickering in the ring, going back and forth, finally, some order is restored. Adam Pearce, that's right, General Manager of Raw, Adam Pearce, comes out, now acting as GM for both brands. He comes out and declares that there will be a defense of the Undisputed Championship on Monday Night Raw, the very next week. And Sami Zayn's challenger will be determined by a #1 contenders match between Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. A very interesting way to start off the show. But other promos. Friday night, you had Carmelo Hayes cutting a pretty good promo against Trick Williams, and that set up a non-title match for next week. So, very interesting things happening in the promo portion of both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, and we will get into more of those details on our full show, Talk to the Bell. So, that is your WWE Week in Review. If you want more breakdown, analysis, and opinions, be sure to check out our full show every Wednesday, Talk to the Bell. As for now, though, my name's Easy E. Like I said, that's your Week in Review, and I'll be talking to you guys later.